As we talked about in the desk.
Oh, it's a perfect time.
This could be exciting, but Durka and Safe, one hell of a combination. They're bringing.
All right. Oh, we call this vision strikers. You run through B into C. This is a classic strat. I think we actually had this strat. This was going to be our Haven pistol if we played Haven again.
Spike's gonna go down.
Holy guacamole, Trex. Call it a day, bruv. Call it a day. Get back to the range. Looking like me out there.
And Heretics, the 3v4, but it's not an easy fight.
No, not easy at all with the Spike already down.
Right, Durka, what are we thinking?
Together.
Right, Durka. Is he alive?
Some of the players.
Oh, Durka's on the flank. Take your time now, bro. Take your time. Nice, Durka. You got this, bro. You got this. You got this. I'm watching you. Yeah, Durka. Oh, and he's gone back. That's the discipline I love to see from my ex. He's my ex, technically.
It's an impossible round for Heretics. It should be, and it proves to be.
Beautiful.
Durka with a big three-piece to put one on the board.
I think they're going to use Les as a guinea pig. So obviously Les is going in and they're just seeing what's going on. Oh, he can actually ditch as well. He's like this. Les is like this.
Not ideal, and the C site has been well and truly taken. A simple walk in from the side of Vitality. As this, I mean, you want to call it a fake. It was just a group of Team Heretics players grouped up on a pistol set.
Les is like Tirimidaki.
Site take on the back of it. It's tough for Heretics to do anything of value. But a couple kills, and maybe it could be worthwhile.
Hey, they can do some damage here. Never mind, Derek is on the other side.
Yeah, range with the classics, but here, two up close, they're able to drop
Hallelujah.
from here on out.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Gone. Vitality brought two pistols. If Boo can make it, one extra body on the floor, but it's certainly a tough task. Reposition being spotted already, but there it is.
Big damage from Heretics. All right, so
second
all right, so him be like, oh, it's a clone.
Honestly, I think they sometimes you got to take a step back and laugh at yourself.
Yeah.
Well, it's,
it was so bad, it was good. He had Euro ulti as well, which is crazy. I was like, Euro ulti C, that's not going to work. Fake clone C, however, I like the sound of that. Prongle, thank you for the sub. Also, don't forget to sub if you want to avoid ads. I don't know, that's what all the streamers say. I have no idea how Twitch works, so just do whatever you want.
They're taking their time. Slowly starting to work.
Your relationship with Twice has helped me accept and be proud of liking K-pop, especially Le Seraphim. Oh, no worries, Siska. I'm glad you like it. Twice is banging. Le Seraphim's pretty good too. He's already 8-1, man. I give up, man. He's 8-1, and what? I'm watching at home from the office. Like, that's my life now. Look at this. He's setting up the clone, nice and patient with the flash out. The rockets come out, though, from Teo. So that's really big. That's a really big stall. Having a cancel option is big here. I think Les died. I don't know where from. So, fortunately, Clicks was still holding from behind, but it's getting a bit scary for the boys. Oh, you're all... He didn't check again, Durka. Wait, Boo doesn't even know. Oh, my goodness. Boo, Durka did the fucking... I had deja vu of a scent wine. Durka not checking the wine. Didn't even check behind the door. They've lost. Oh, never mind. We need another fake clone. Oh my goodness. We need another fake clone. And they did end up losing Durka, so which is a bit of a shame. So leaving this guy there, getting information on the insert, and this little robot here from Woot is going to be big. Benji Fishy cannot be dying there. You cannot be dying there, my son. In a 4v4, now this round becomes so bad for Heretics. They have to do a risky stack. They have to do a coin toss stack. They can't be playing 1-1-1. If they play 1-1-1, they're going to lose. Even Boo playing here is not going to provide much value. Safe popping the shield here as well. Robot coming in to get info. Doesn't see anyone. He robots him, and now the boys have to charge up here. Oh, Woot actually won it. And Woot can still be alive here. Oh, he's dead. And that's what I mean. So, like, when that ulti comes in, you got to make sure you're charging up with the ulti in order to trade it. Holding on to life by a thin thread. He needs a kill. He needs someone out of. Why does he want to hide it? What? F11 to hide. F11 to hide. I don't know if I trust that. How's Durka both playing in the match and streaming? Honestly, he's got skills. You can't see me. My time is now.
Just when I thought he was out.
So another out and just waiting. Sometimes do nothing default is the best thing you can do, because then you still got your utils that you need. And essentially the heretics comp can't be constantly looking down here. So if there's no noise anywhere on the map, then they're going to think it's a front B. I think this front B is risky, especially against a Teo. So it looks like it's going to be a little front B, prod it out, and then cancel into a C split. Oh no, it's not. I have no idea what's going on. We have two front garage with rockets. Like, what are we... Heretics,
Flash dodged as well. I was seeing around where Rian
it's free.
Oh,
so you'll see here heavy A split kind of vibes here. Sova E2 actually. What the hell? Nice trade out there, staying together. Not really focused on bomb planting right now. Just focusing on like setting up the after plant, pushing them off A link, maybe getting a pick with the Sova OE as they try and flood back in. But we'll see here. Bomb is down. We didn't actually manage to pick it up. Smoke front B still going down there. We're going to need another smoke, but we haven't got one because our Kicks was actually entering with Durka, which is wild. Tap the spike. Omen flash come in. Safe actually got hit by it. Cancel into a C split. Still got the Cypher camera. Push out from front B, which is really nice from Boo here. Sets up a decent... It sets up a decent retake, I was about to say, but he's actually dipped out. I wish he'd actually just committed to garage instead, and then they could have actually just come through like this. Holy guacamole. Did they have a Yoro flash there?
They pushed together, but it wasn't enough. And now Woot has a 1v2 utility against him. Reveal from Trex, not even fired in yet. He at least has his
it was a less dodge there. Find ourselves in B retakes. We're gonna find ourselves in A retakes. You're most likely on C retake gonna be coming from CT. You're most likely on B retake coming from A link or C link actually. And on A retake, you're probably gonna be like flanking, or maybe it's a flood through the CT smoke, which is just a simple bounce up. So when you're coming out CT, you need to know which flash is the best. And then we worked it out. We just figured out that the best flash was to just bounce it behind you and swing with it. Boasted a smarter player when he spectates. Yeah, I see it all. So the 3 buy rounds they've lost, 2 of them were in a good chance to win them, and this one was a cheese strat that they lost. So it's not actually as bad as it always feels, and that's something you have to think about when you're in game. It's not as bad as it is, although it is quite bad right now. But what can you do? Mate, the only person that can beat Safe in the ISO ulti is me. Go back to 2024 Icebox. He had a shield. You best believe he's scared of me because I'm taller than him and I'm an IGL. I outbrained that motherfucker in the 1v1. I'm one of the best 1v1ers in the business. Put me in an ISO ulti and I become like... It's actually my domain expansion. Like, they ISO ulti me, I'm like... Domain expansion! Absolutely fist him in the ass. At this point, 8-1 in the lead. Call it a day. We're into the game. 3 and he wants to make it more high. Oh, okay, never mind. Nice shot from Rian's Kicks. Put to bed off rip barrier. Breaks the camera. Good pressure from Boo there, making sure Les can't feel comfortable about pushing through that smoke. This robot is a question mark from me, in my opinion. We don't need to do that yet. What we need is actually information around here and here. But Rians is shooting now, finally. We got a game on our hands here. This is what I wanted. Camera spots him. Okay, it works out because Rians shoots one through a smoke and then Vitality try and walk up on A. Not the best strat from them, in my opinion. Benji isn't feeling it yet. He can always turn it around. He's Benji Fishy for a reason. He's the second best player in the UK. Who's the first best player, you might ask?
2v4. I mean, you're right. Les is clicking today.
He's the first best player in the UK.
Some of the players have pistols.
Who's the second best player, you might ask?
to be honest, Heretics at this point, they are
Soulcast is the second best player in the Keiko is the second best player in the UK.
Someone wants to go out for the peak a little early. If anyone makes a mistake here and gives away the game, you're gonna have
all right, this round's over.
Screaming at you.
All right, so they had a Cypher cam set up. Cypher A is actually quite good,
He's gonna take you into a private room and just
but it shouldn't be a crutch. Right now, it's kind of a crutch for Heretics. Rockets, but I think it's pointless. Like, this makes zero sense. Like, imagine now he has rockets. We bring Mini Boo 3-man here, and we're like, okay, ready? I'm gonna smoke here. Smoke. Rocket, Euro Flash, triple swing, call the ambulance, high vitality. Like, that's how you play Teo. You don't need the rockets to take A main control, because taking A main control is very hard, unless you actually are going to go giga hard and push up with Omen Flash and actually go up. But if you ain't going up, stop wasting your rockets. Otherwise, I'm going to shoot a rocket somewhere. Anyway, good hit from Vitality here. Heretics playing retake A. I don't know how good the retake is with this comp. We're about to find out. I don't think it's very good, but Durka giving them an entry there is actually not good. The reason why it's not good is because A retake is so hard anyway. He's actually given Rians an ult, and now Rians snowballs. This is what we call the domino effect. Is this Durka's stream? Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Why am I peeking CT? I'm getting too horny. When we take an arrow to the knee, I have no idea. OMG, Boaster just thought. Wait, you didn't think it was Boaster this whole time? You thought I was Durka? Man, the cosplay's really good. Someone told me you were like the funniest streamer. I'm not. Job spotting now. And he doesn't want to use his smoke because it's his last smoke, but he feels like he has to. Recon pings. And now Boo's got no smokes. That's a really nice abuse of Boo now. Now we need to actually get the line in somewhere else. Those they cleared out the full A main. So A main is fully cleared out now. We need to be getting a line on this, in my opinion, from Heretics. They're not using Teo's util very well. Oh no, they're doing, I know what they're doing. Cypher camera, off Cypher camera, Teo rocket, hit ulti here, into 2 rockets. So nice little trap play. It might work out, but it looks like Boo's now going to get info back on C. He ended up using another smoke on C, so he doesn't have his smoke, which is massive for a B hit. Vitality are looking juicy for this B hit. As long as they can't smoke this front side, is a free B. Oh, the Teo ulti. Oh, he's dead. Wait, how did he live? Safe.
Keeping himself safe from the ultimate that was in play.
He glitched it, Riot. No, he didn't actually. What happened was sometimes, even if you run through the ult, you can survive if it's timed perfectly. It's random though. We practice it loads. It's very random. Big retake.
Vitality are losing players. The spike, for all they know, could be diffused as we speak. That's why
ISO shield. Oh, you're right. Maybe that was it. Oh, you guys are geniuses. NT. 4-8. This is actually okay for Vitality. Okay, so Durka's favorite strat here, the walk down middle. Heretics actually just dry swung the window and punish it. Right, so now what do they do? Heretics need to do a risky stack. The only way the Vitality win this is if they do a risky stack, and it looks like
they can expect aggression.
They're going for the A. Now, if I'm Heretics,
they decide to just walk together.
What do they have? They have a drone recon. They can cancel it, but they've set up 0 cancel options. Benji's actually taking back his camera, which I don't agree with. Oh no, maybe it died. I don't know if it's died or not, but he hasn't got it right now. Oh, they do actually have rockets, so the A hits back. Got fine here. Alright, so Heretics revealed their rockets. It was actually where I was thinking you should rocket too. You rocket here, you rocket here. This one forces them into this kind of spacing here, and then this rocket stops the flood. Pushes them back a bit. And then what you can do, you can return it with an Omen Flash going across like this, which is quite nice. Omen Flash from there would be quite nice. Euro Flash here to cover up any of the gaps that we might have missed anywhere here and here. I think Heretics might win. I just have this weird feeling. Recon short. Boom, headshot. Get your head in the game.
Well, everyone he's up against is rocking.
So actually, Heretics opting for a different kind of default, a do nothing default, as you can see here. TP off for the Yori here, and he's just kind of playing around, seeing if he can get the lines. A control is technically theirs right now. Now they're roboting middle to clear it because it looks like the camera was broken by less, which is really good. That Cypher camera can't be getting much value. Breaking it is super strong on defense. Benji's actually posted up. He's aiming a bit high there, is he not? Oh, he's actually walking in. So Benji Fishy's scouting. This is a classic Heretics play. They love doing this on eco rounds. And essentially what happens is, boom, headshot. So essentially what happens is, they do it on bind too, in showers. Benji walks showers as one. I think it was either Heretics made it or G2 made it. This is winnable for Vitality, by the way. Oh no, it's not anymore. If Trex gets a on Rian's there, and Rian's was low. It's doable. It's hard though. Oh, but Boo's actually taking quite a nice spot here in the garage window. And Root knows that all he has to be careful of is oh, this is actually really winnable actually, now that I think about it. A cheeky smoke on the bomb puts him in a really nice position here. Double flank from Heretics, which is fine, but Kicks needs to kind of hurry up. This is what a little. Oh, Molly here, Yeoman ulti. What the hell was that second one, by the way? They did a rocket here and here. Second one doesn't make sense. If they did a rocket here and here, this is what I did in my ranked game. I made a jet dash and kill the person in between my rockets. But it's good, that rocket. This rocket is super good. This is why I actually wanted to do it. Okay, so Boo... I actually think Boo... The drones never clear this left side, by the way. So I think Boo should have actually stuck it and just took a risk. Because I don't think the drone would have cleared him, and then he could have found the timing. Benji Fishy solo pressuring Garage against a Cypher, like I think is pretty good. But it is very scary. And him doing it on the first round is fine, because it's bonus. But you best believe if they lost a pistol, he would not be doing it. Safe, man. You're playing an ISO, brother. You're playing ISO. We play info game on defense. Info game is key. If you haven't got this line, you haven't got a line. Heavy stack here. This is winnable for Vitality here. The mollies are actually kind of... Oh, there we go. The TP backside. So there we go. The TP comes backside. Trex can't even clear it out.
Well, he is going to be wishing that he had a reveal for some of these boys. Not sure what he'd do with it, but it would help. There's three just sat on the site.
It was a fine call from Heretics, really. What's my king wearing? That's King Durka to you, mate. Alright, Mini Boo with the Euro ulti here. This will be Vitality's first loss if they do lose today. Okay, Euro ulti coming in, and a Sova drone. I think this team is actually able, it's crazy, because it's funny, because this team is actually able to see hit because they have the rockets. They actually save the rockets too, as well, for the post plant. Oh no, they use them now. I was going to say, like, are they going to use them? But they wanted to stop the flood there with the cages. They have a whoop stun here, which is big. He puts it off as well. One stunned. This is one of those games that is going to be like a sad one. Plenty of players grouped up. We've already seen the it's a hard round. The backside player less unable to get any, and he uses the ult as well. Safe can't use the ult there. The reason why is because it's 5v4 already. Alright, so we haven't got the tail ulti anyway. We're one off the tail ulti. So A control, here we go. So this is a default I was doing in my ranked games. I was telling someone to smoke there. Recon, one Teo Salvo, one Teo Salvo. So this would have been my ideal. We'll call this Leviathan default. Well, actually, this is kind of fanatic, actually. So Salvo there with the smoke. Recon to clear out the close right. And then you have full A control. That would be the best default they could do against Vitality. Okay, so Safe breaks it, but we need a smoke here. So instant smoke to cover him. Stun coming up. He's going to get them here.
to bring this across the line. Miniboo already on a tear. Safe gets one, but then it's done.
Durka actually went for the flank, but we're still holding. There's an identity crisis going on. We got Durka on the flank, but then we got two people trying to hold. You can't hold A as two. You can't hold A as two. So if Durka wanted to flank there, Omen needed to rotate past Durka and do that. This retake is possible, but no, it's not. And we didn't even get to see what tail they had. Nasty from Safe there. The angle, one of the best angles on the back that Safe was in.
And the investment is so little.
Simple round from Heretics. What did they do? A control into A. The Teo for this map. I think it works really well with Yoru. I wouldn't run it with Jet, but with Yoru it's good. It's very similar to the way that this one plays, but you just have rockets for executes. And then for fighting space. So you lose the ISO shield, which is sad, but you gain like quite a bit as well. You gain extra info with the rocket, with the thing. I think the defense was not very good, Heretics. It could be a lot better there with the timing of util. There we go. So Durka managing to get some timing there. Durka's feeling like he's going to have to put the thing into his own hands, it seems like. I'm not entirely sure what Heretics have done this round. They have salvers right now. Droning into garage window, super strong. It's much better than droning this way. Because this way you can't even clear everything. So might as well go garage window. Drati Dennis, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. And then they're just kind of contacting up on A here. They must know Cypher's there. Durka actually swings. Oh, he actually got one. Can they spam him? They should be spamming that. Miniboo, oh, he's got an AWP. Why did Miniboo not just spam? Woo. Okay, 1v2. Rians. If there's a guy to win, it's Rians. How did he know about kicks there? He's too good, this kid. Oh, that peak by Trex. That's a big dick peak. Huge TV, thank you for the subs. But they do have the salvos for close right, close left. It's just not good. This is... Let's just shoot in that clone. There we go. The smoke comes backside. It's very hard to clear it now. This is what I was saying was going to be a problem. But they actually did a very nice job of it. And why is that? They got into the smoke. The hardest thing is getting into the smoke, but if you as an attacker get into the smoke and you can pop flash out, that was a really nice crunch from Benji Fishy. You got to make sure you're all fighting together there. But it's a 2v2, 2v1, so even though they get the site, it goes into a 3v3 or whatever, it's still favorable for the defenders, the retake. Because it's hard to hold the C when you're scared about garage, flank, and everything. If that was Petra, Petra does the recon and swings with it. Yeah, I watched Game Changers. A control, recon, Yoru, not recon this time. Yoru double damage shock dart, but Cypher camera here is actually quite nice. They're actually doing the same default, Heretic. Smoke here, cage here. They've shown 5 different defaults towards A. Like 5 different combinations. And then they also got garage control quite fast with, I presume, a recon. So they recon garage, did this setup, have actual A main control here. But Durka once again finding value. Don't go for more, Durka. Drone as well, so he's going to tank the drone, TP out. And Safe actually TPs. Ooh, Sugoi. Okay, there we go. Safe actually wins an ulti. He wouldn't win that against me, though. Don't you forget it. Icebox 2024. Durka goes into ulti. He's done that before in the past. It's so funny. 3v3, but it's such a hard round with Miniboo putting pressure. But Durka's also putting reverse pressure. This is like Uno reverse card right now. And like I said, C 3v3 is so difficult when they're coming from all angles, but if there's a guy that can do it, it's Rians with the beautiful hair. Oh, never mind, it's Safe with the bold hair. Miniboo with the slightly dyed coiffed hair, looking like Prince Charming out there. I diffed Miniboo in ranked game 2 days ago. I miss you too, my son. I won't see you for ages now.
Going to force a reaction from Vitality. You don't know anything about A. No control on C bar, the cam all the way down.
Oh my goodness.
Patching in some of that info. And actually,
KGD, thank you for the sub. And Forsaken and Isobu gifting out 5. We're going to have to revoke it. We're gone over 200 now. We're two. That's when you know you're a primetime streamer, when you go over 200. Alright, I didn't see what happened, but the A control happened into a shock dart, right? Garage pressure now, and then walking back into A. But Durka's getting active. Durka is just catching him, man. Boo cannot be getting caught. Default and go. Boo's doing IGL things. I call it IGL defaulting. When an IGL is just trying to take a bit of the map because he feels like he needs to do it in order for the strat to work. And unfortunately, you can't do that when you're playing Omen. Metalhead G, thank you for the sub. Now they're walking into safe, and there's 2 rounds now. Heretics haven't had smokes for an exec. It's like you don't see it, but like these are big moments. Boo's died now. 2 buy rounds. Like we got ultis coming up as well. Like this is mini Boo though. Durka, really nice flank timing there. Should have actually waited a little bit longer for his teammates to get active here. Can he win this? I think Mini Boo can win this, by the way. Oh, he's lost. He lost the line. He's lost the line. What is that peak, man? I can't talk though. What am I? Let's go, Durka. This is the round winning round, baby.